If you're still bitter at the mention of your ex's name, my darling, you're not yet healed, and you're not fit to get into a new relationship. Some of you might be asking, how does it connect? Yes, it connects. The moment every time someone talks about someone and all you can think of are the bad things they did to you, you feel bitter, you do not even want to hear the name, just know you're not healed. You're still in pain. Emotionally, you're not fine. And I'm here to tell you that the time you realize that you moved on, you really moved on, someone should be able to mention that ex's name and you won't even be bothered. Yes. Most of us are not, we are not, where we are is not where we started relationship-wise. We are not with the people we started with. Things are different. What am I trying to say? We've all met people who have hurt us. And you decided to leave because of the pain they put you through. Some of us didn't even get that, how should I call it? Didn't get that talk with someone and they tell you, I'm done with this relationship, or you should move on with your life. We didn't. We had people who used to say they love us. But then some of the things they used to do, were contrary to the words they were saying. And we decided to move on. So I'm saying we all have pain in the past. If we are to think of the past and talk about the past, people have pain. My darling, they have pain. But you have to forgive that person so that you freely move on. Otherwise, if you move on and get a new relationship, when you're still bitter about the past, about your ex, trust me, you're going to be a burden to this new person who gets you. You're going to be a burden. You're going to paint your ex's picture in them. And before you know it, you're going to start judging them before they do anything. The moment the day he will ever call you and he tells you, you know what, darling, I'm stuck in traffic. I might come a little bit late. You're going to be, that's how it started with my ex. That's how it started. Forgiving someone who hurt you is for your own good. It's for your own good. I personally remember the time I was in a relationship for 6 years with someone. And I always believed, get someone, so long as he's hardworking, be with him, support him, And yeah, that's the best partner you'll ever get. And after being in a relationship for 6 years, I realized this kind of person, actually, we didn't even have that much problems. Though, of course, we had problems. And time came and it became a long-distance relationship. You know how things are now in long-distance relationships. Time came and I felt like I could not wait for him anymore. I felt like maybe he was fooling me. I felt like maybe he's enjoying life with some other people. Of course, I thought of so many things. And this is the person who wasn't telling me when he hopes to stop this long distance thing. He would just keep you hopeful. I'm working on it, and things will be fine. I'm planning on a permanent solution to our problems. I thought and I came to a conclusion myself. I was like, I'm not going to wait anymore. If I've been in this for 6 years, it's okay. Let me drop it. I start afresh with someone new. And trust me, it's the best decision I've ever made. And there was a time I was really bitter about this person. But then I cancelled myself, of course, with help of a friend. I cancelled myself. I talked to myself, I thought about things. And I realized forgiving him was for my own good, not for him. It was for my own good. Because trust me, the man I have, just in case he had met me when I'm damaged, I'm still in pain, trust me, maybe he wouldn't have settled with me. Because he wouldn't have seen, I wouldn't have given him a chance to see the good side of me. Why? You have pain in the past, so everything they do, they're like, even that's how it started. That's how I've seen men. That's how they are. He's just acting it. It's just a matter of time. He'll put, he will show his true colors. And before you know it, this person who has been trying his best or her best to have you or to show you that they are the best for you, they get tired of trying. The person I used to think about, the person I could think about, and I even feel tears rolling down my cheeks. Now is the person I think about, and I just smile and I'm like, oh, how is he now? Because I forgave him and moved on. I forgave him. Now, every time someone mentions his name, how is this person? I smile, and just sometimes I even just in case someone is talking about him, or I can tell him the good things. I can tell this person the good things he had, not the bad. No. That's how you even realize you're healed. But just in case they talk about your ex and all you want to talk about the bad things they did, as if they never had anything good they ever did, my darling, you're not yet healed. And just in case you go into a new relationship, you're just going to have this new person for no reason. Give yourself time. Give yourself a break. Accept where you are. Accept the position you're in. Learn the lessons. Ask the questions. Of course, there will be questions you ask yourself, and you have to answer them yourselves. Just in case you were at fault, how did I contribute? What did I learn out of this situation or out of that relationship? So that when you go into a new relationship, you're a new person. You know your pain, you know your faults and your weaknesses, and you're willing to work on them because you know them. Yes. And just in case you get an opportunity to talk to that person, just in case they are the ones who told you, you know what, let's call it quits. Just in case you get an opportunity to talk to them, ask them. But of course, it's okay. I understand you're leaving. But is it okay if you share what were my problems? What are my weaknesses? Maybe I can work on them, and in my new relationship, so that I save it. But if you're adamant and you do not want to listen, and all you want to do is point fingers, oh, the other person hurt me, oh, he hurt me, oh, she hurt me, and you do not want to look at your side as well, my darling, even in this new relationship you're in, that's how it will end. Because we are all human. I can sit here and I tell you, of course, my ex hurt me. But that doesn't mean I never hurt him in any way. Even with the decision of moving on, I hurt him. Throughout the 6 years, I'm not an angel. There is no way I can be here and I say I didn't hurt him. I didn't ever hurt him in the 6 years. No. I'm human. It might be intentional or unintentional, but yes, you could have contributed somehow. So, my darling, who is watching this, just in case you still feel bitter at the mention of your ex's name, no, just know it, that you're not fit to go into a new relationship. Work on yourself first. Work on the pains. Learn your lessons. Move on happily. That way you'll be able to see the great things this new person has for you without judging. That way you receive the new person with open arms without being skeptical and thinking things and all that. Otherwise, I just thought I should share something about exes. I just don't want to it's a lot people say about exes and all that and how the bad news. So I thought I should share.